Today's topic is about rational numbers. The rational number are the numbers written as a fraction with non-zero denominator. Non-zero denominator means the denominator should not be zero. Every whole number is a rational number. Why? Because it can be expressed as a fraction. See here, the first we said that a rational number can be written in the form of a fraction. So whole number we can write in the form of fraction. So it is a rational number. See here R. R is the real numbers. Real number include all the rational numbers. This Q is the rational numbers. And the real number include the integer Z and it involves the natural number N. A rational number can be either positive, negative or zero. When we can say that a rational number is positive, if both numerator and denominator are of the same sign, it's called positive rational. See the example. See the first one, 1 by 2. The sign 1 by 2, the numerator is positive, denominator is also positive. So both having the same sign. So it is a positive rational. The next one, minus 3 by minus 8. The numerator is negative and the denominator is also negative. So both having the same sign. So it is a positive rational number. When we can say that a negative rational, if a numerator and denominator are of the opposite sign is called negative rational. See the example here, minus 7 by 6. The numerator is negative, denominator is positive. So this having the opposite sign. So it is a negative rational. The next 5 by minus 11. So numerator is positive, denominator is negative. Both having the opposite sign. So it is negative rational. A rational number can be expressed in the form of decimal. So this we'll see in detail. See the rational number in decimal form. A rational number can be expressed in the form of a decimal. So this decimal either terminating or non-terminating repeating decimal. See the terminating means 2.35. It will stop here. Non-terminating repeating means 1.212121. It will go like this way. The same pattern. So it is non-terminating, not stopping. Let us take one example. 6 by 8. How to check the 6 by 8 is terminating or non-terminating? So we should find the decimal form. Then only we can say that it is terminating or non-terminating. So we should divide 6 by 8. See in 6 how many 8? 0. So we are giving the decimal. So 60. In 60 how many 8? 7. 7 8s are 56. Then the remainder 4. 0. 5 8s are 40. Then the remainder 0. Now 6 by 8 equals 0.75. This stop here. So it is terminating decimal. Can we say a fraction is terminating or non-terminating without doing the division? Yes, we can say without doing the division. How? We are having one theorem. See the theorem? Let x equal p by q be a rational number such that the prime factorization of q is of the form 2 to the power n 5 to the power m, where n m are non-negative integers. Then x has a decimal expansion which terminates. What is this? See the x equal p by q. See, let x equal to p by q be a rational number. See, x is the rational number with p by q format. Now we have to check the denominator. Okay, check the denominator's prime factorization. The prime factorization of denominator is of the form 2 to the power n 5 to the power m. If the denominator is of the form 2 to the power n 5 to the power m, it is a terminating decimal. It is not in the form of 2 to the power n 5 to the power m. It is non-terminating repeating format. Let us see the example. 3 by 8 equal, if you are dividing 3 by 8, we will get 0.375. For your understanding, I am writing this. See 3 by 8, we can write as the prime factorization of the denominator. 8 we can represent 2 into 2 into 2 into 1. So this is 2 to the power 3. 3 times 2 came. So we can write as 3 by 2 to the power 3. See here 1. How we can represent? That we'll see. See, this is of the form P by Q. See, 3 by 8 is of the form P by Q. We are checking the denominator. See here, the denominator here is 8. The prime factorization of 8 is 2 into 2 into 2. 2 to the power 3. See, this is of the form 2 to the power n, 5 to the power m. See here, 1 also there. This 1 we can write as 5 to the power 0. 5 to the power 0 means it is 1. Any number with power 0 is 1. So we can give this 5 to the power 0. So this is of the form 2 to the power n, 5 to the power m. So it is a terminating decimal. The next one, 13 by 80. We have to check the prime factorization of 80. See here, the least prime number 2. So 14 we are getting, again 2, 20, again 2, 10. Now 2, 5 we got. The prime factorization, how we can write? 13 by 2 to the 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 5. 2 to the power how much? 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 to the power 4 into 5, 1. So it is of the form 2 to the power n, 5 to the power m. So it is a terminating. The next one, 2 by 9. See here, this is the normal division. I wrote the answer. For your understanding, I wrote. See 2 by 9. The prime factorization of 9 is 3 into 3. So 3 to the power 2. It is not in the form of 2 to the power n, 5 to the power m. See here, 3 came. No 2, no 5. So it is not in the form of 2 to the power n, 5 to the power m. So it is non-terminating repeating. See here, it is repeating, right? The next one, 12 by 27. The prime factorization of 27 is 3. 9 we got. Again 3, 3. So we can write as 12 by 3 into 3 into 3. So 3 to the power of 3. So it is not in the form of 2 to the power n, 5 to the power m. So it is non-terminating repeating. See from here, it is non-terminating repeating.